Oh, wait, you're not on the record.
Well, guess not. Well, then we're not ready. All right. Good morning, everyone. Today is the 12th day of August. Getting by, isn't it? And the time is 9 o'clock. Time set for the board's open business meeting. All three commissioners are present. We also have with us today
Rob Brown, Treasurer's Office.
Rachel Canute, Assessor's Office.
Sarah Lund, Clerk's Office.
Josh Brown, Operations.
Real IT guy.
Daisy Lewis, Clerk's Office.
Bob Perkins, Ada County Procurement.
Robin Swading, Procurement.
Beth Ma, Treasurer.
Okay, thank you. Madam Clerk, are there any changes to the agenda?
No, sir.
Okay, well then, in that case, we're gonna start right off with procurement. We're gonna open a bid.
Yes.
I thought that's why you were here. Okay. You ever wanna bring out the boxes and forget about the computer thing for?
No, never want to go back to that.
Just for nostalgic purposes?
Maybe we'll revisit that sometime.
All right, just to show people, this is what we used to do. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, under new business this morning for your consideration is the opening of bid 25069, the rebid of Ada County Sheriff's Office uniforms. And we received two bids for this project. And if you're ready for us to open, we'll proceed.
We're ready, go ahead. Oh, we got it all ready. Bonfire's up and
It's all fired up, ready to go.
fired up?
Robin's going to be bringing up our spreadsheet here in just a second, but today we'll be looking for the name of the bidder, and then the bid table will have a vendor discount per manufacturer and per alteration. And the total estimated savings is what will be read into the record today, and that's inclusive of that manufacturer discount and the alteration discount.
Okay.
There'll also be some optional items that aren't going to be figured into the total bid amount, and Robin will be closing those so they don't get added in. All right. So Robin's going to close those optional items there, which will remove them from the total bid. Okay. So our first bidder is Curtis Blue Line, and they have a total discount of $53,015. And then Uniforms to Gear is our second bidder, and they have a total discount of $49,615.25. We'll need a little time to review those two bids and compare them a little closer. And we'd like to request that this be tabled for award recommendation to the August 19th, 2025 open business meeting.
Okay. All right, I accept the motion.
I move to table bid 25069 until the August 19th open business meeting.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you.
Thanks, Commissioners.
Okay. Okay, now we have some stuff from the clerk's office.
We do.
And you're packing the water today?
I am. And Sarah Lund is here to have
Okay.
answer any questions you have about the L2s or the items that are on our agenda there.
Well, Sarah, you wanna get up here and tell us about it? Or you wanna tell us all about it? Or
Well,
do you?
I was gonna say Daisy might know unless you want me to.
Do whatever you want. Whatever works the best.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, what you see before you is pretty much the annual things that we see every year. The state allows water and sewer districts to add special tax certifications to property tax bills for delinquent accounts. So you have the 4 water sewer districts that have requested to add certifications to the property tax rolls this year. And then the second item you have is Boise School District's request for an extension. I do anticipate that you'll get a CUNA and a West Ada extension request at some point also.
Is that from inside knowledge?
Those, yes, sir.
Past experience.
Those past experience, yes, since the school facilities funds came out, those are based on sales tax revenue. So a lot of the school districts don't even get their funding amounts until typically around the end of August. So that gives them approximately a week to complete their L2s and turn them in. So most of the larger school districts do ask for that 7 working day extension.
Okay. So this is just an informational item. for us.
Yep,
So
that's-
just so we'll know that that may be coming.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to add to it?
As far as the clerk's office update, or just on this?
Well, we get to the clerk's office updates
Okay.
later.
I don't have anything to add to this one, nope.
Okay, well,
So these.
So I just need to, yep, are you okay with it? I believe, Mr. Chairman, there was a document that you had to sign. There's no, I don't
that's what
believe there's,
that's what the L2 is down here.
The
the
sewer.
clerk for the water and
For
sewer
water and sewer.
documents,
We
yeah.
have to, okay. Now, tell me, does that require a motion?
I don't believe it's
I don't think it does either.
just your,
Okay,
yay, go ahead.
okay, all right. Everybody says go ahead, nod.
There you go.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just, it might be useful for just a little broader explanation in terms of what that really means, the application for liquid assessments, just for the public as they're listening and for the record.
For the water and sewer. So.
Explain what that really is. I mean,
So the state allows delinquent accounts, delinquent bills to be added onto the property tax bills. So they,
For both water and sewer.
for water and sewer, yes, sir. So they go in and those water and sewer districts submit a
list.
request and a list of these are the delinquent accounts and,
Is that just for districts or how about a private company?
no, just for districts.
Just the district.
Just for, yep, since they go onto the property tax bill, and so then our office will add them as certifications, and then Beth and team will add those to the tax bills in November.
So when
All right.
so when individuals get their tax bill, if that's added, this is the process we go to under the law to do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
The secretary recommends we do a motion just to be safe.
We'll do a motion then. I'm waiting.
I'll move that the 2025 statement of authority and application for delinquent assessment of fees for the 4 items listed on the agenda be approved and the chair sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, all right. Well, you've heard the motion. Do you want to add anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Then I'll move that the L2 request for extension of budget certification for Boise School District be approved and that the chairman sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Now, this is a different one. This is the school district. Right. All right. You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Okay, now we have,
Now she can report. She said she wanted to report something.
well, she's coming up on the agenda.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to let her do it now.
Well, if you'd like, go ahead, because we're in the
You're in
clerk's,
the clerk's office.
we're in the clerk's stuff we're doing right now. If you wanna go ahead and do, and give us any kind of a report or
Yeah, I do
that
have a
you'd
couple of
like. Oh,
things.
you have,
Yeah, Trent is currently in Pocatello with the annual Idaho Association of Counties Clerks and Recorders Conference. So that's why he's not here today. And our office just finished our annual satisfaction survey. So we've got the results back from that. We have the highest satisfaction we've ever had. So we plan to go off-site on September 3rd as supervisors and just drill into the information and see what we can do to make people even happier in the upcoming year. So those are our focuses right now.
can you be happier than happiest?
I don't think I can. Only down from here, right?
Hopefully not.
Okay,
No.
all right, anything else?
That's it.
Mick Jagger would be proud.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You get it?
Now we have catering permits. We have 6 catering permits and 2 new, 3 new licenses. Okay, but anyway, catering permits and licenses.
There's 2 on the list, it says 2.
Yeah. Any question or discussion on any of the catering permits and licenses? If not, I'll accept a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the catering permits as listed on the agenda and the new licenses as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, now we have the claims journal. Any question or issues with any of the claims journal? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I move to authorize payment of claims in the Claims Journal dated August 8th, 2025.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, now we have personnel actions. 2 grade step progressions. Is there any questions or discussions on the personnel action? I'll accept a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the personnel, the 2 grade step progression personnel actions as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Okay. You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we have the assessor's office. Is anyone here from the assessor's office? Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, Chairman,
Yeah,
Commissioners.
good morning.
Nothing specifically to add here, just here to represent in the case there are some questions. We do have quite a few tax cancellations we're continuing to push through at this point.
Yeah,
And we will be doing so for the next several months. Legislative changes have kind of changed our process when it comes to homeowners exemptions, and we're a little bit delayed. When I say little, I say 90-day delay per statute, so you'll be seeing these coming through. Other than that, that's all we have.
okay. All right, thank you. Any questions or any issues with any of the tax cancellations? And I might note for the record that these tax cancellations are adjustments, but the code calls them cancellations, so that's, but these people still pay taxes. But it's mainly just a homeowner's exemption. Any questions? I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the tax cancellations as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you. Now, we have a couple of casualty losses. Go ahead.
Nope, not from our office, that's also from the assessment.
That's the assessor's office, yeah, but we have a couple of casualty losses. I would,
As you had to do, a separate motion.
yeah, it's a separate motion.
I'll make those right, or the motion for other ones.
Yeah, he did the motion on the tax
Right.
cancellation, but these are casualty losses, so.
Correct.
We need to approve the casualty losses.
I move to approve the 3 casualty losses as listed on the agenda.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
You've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Thank you, motion carries. Now, we have the treasurer's office. Hello, treasurer.
Good morning,
We have our
Mr. Chair.
distinguished treasurer here with us today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I recently had the opportunity to attend the Treasurers Conference from IAC, and it was our association's 100th anniversary. So it was a big deal. It was fun because we went through prior minutes over the decades, so read minutes from 1930s, 1940s, and it was interesting to see how a lot of the issues really haven't changed. So that was good. Great attendance. 40 of the 44 treasurers participated. And then we also talked about current events such as legislation and ways that we could help taxpayers with language on notices. So I came away very grateful that we have such a strong association for best practices throughout the county, throughout the state. So, and
Where was this? Where was this?
it was in Lewiston.
Lewiston.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Palouse and Canyon are beautiful this time of year. And with that, I'll hand it off to our banking and finance manager, Rob, for our July monthly report.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
was just
sir.
gonna point out for the public, just a change to the agenda, this is the July report, not the June report. So, just so they're aware. So start out here
Yeah.
on the first page, you see there in the far right column, our year-to-date, rate is just under 4%, 3.93%, so still doing well with our overall portfolio. If we turn to page 6, you'll see that our total, interest here for the month was $880,000, or 10 months through the fiscal year, and our total received interest is right at 10 million. So we're still on track at that $1 million a month that we've been explaining. We did not have any maturities or purchases this month, so our portfolio is as it was. Just a general comment on the market. It was busy week in the market last week. As we met here with you all a couple of weeks ago and talked about where the market was going and the anticipated Federal Reserve meeting and the anticipation that rates would be held steady, which they met last Tuesday and Wednesday and did indeed hold rates steady. Then the following day, the jobs report was revised and jobs were well below what the anticipation was, which caused a little bit of a stir in the market. The Fed does not meet in August. That's their typical month off, and they don't meet again until September. Now with these revised job numbers, there's a high likelihood that we'll see a 25 basis point cut in September. CPI numbers just came out this morning. They were slightly higher than anticipated, but only by 20 basis points, so it wasn't a big jump, but was up. So it is showing that inflation is still being pesky. But
From what to what?
From 2.5 to 2.7. So again, not a big move, and still hanging in there around the 2% mark. So not as low as the Fed would like it, but still not moving up as much as I think the Fed is concerned about. So they have the dual mandate of joblessness and inflation, and those are right now moving opposite. So it's we're waiting and seeing which is the higher priority for the Fed. There is a possibility that they could have an emergency meeting in August if numbers continue to deteriorate. In the meeting last week, there were 2 Fed governors that dissented with the decision, which hasn't happened in 30 years, I believe. And so it's there is some difference of opinion within the Fed on what direction they should be going. But again, with the dual mandates of joblessness and inflation, and those moving in somewhat opposite directions, they're going to have to make a decision on which is the more important metric and move accordingly. So right now, there's no indication that they'll hold the emergency meeting in August. So we're anticipating middle of September we'll see that 25 basis rate cut that the market's currently building in. But we'll also be monitoring what happens with the economic data here over the next couple of weeks and make decisions accordingly. But within the Treasurer's office, we continue to monitor our portfolio. Again, the high interest rates are good news for us with having the investments, because it means we're earning higher interest than we otherwise would. But that's also a difficult position for the citizens of Ada County who are have higher credit card interest and mortgage interest and things that it'd be nice to see those interest rates come down. So we'll see what happens.
When did they come out with it? Did they do a quarterly GDP?
Yeah, the GDP is quarterly. So
what was the last quarter?
that was in June, I do believe. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we can.
Because that
come
plays
back
a
to
role in
that.
it as well.
It does, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's everything from my prepared remarks. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Okay, everything all balances fine.
Yep. Yeah, everything's in balance, and yeah, we're in good shape that way. That's on page 23 there at the end.
And we still have a lot of money with the LGIP.
We do. Yeah, there's.
That's our biggest holding, huh?
Yep, it is. Yeah, if we look at page, let's see here, page 11. shows our breakdown, and so yeah, half of our portfolio currently is in LGIP, which is right at $175 million with LGIP. That's earning 4.3%, so it's right now.
That's our largest holding.
Exactly, and also earning our highest rate,
That's
so.
great too, yeah.
And that's the benefit that we receive with LGIP is because of their duration. We get the benefit of it acting like a money market, so we have immediate access to the liquidity. But they have a little bit longer duration that the state treasurer is able to invest in some things like commercial paper and other things that can extend the duration. So we get the benefit of the market, of it not having an impact to the market movements as quickly. So you'll see that that's at 4.3 versus our money markets that are at 4.1. As the market's anticipating rate cuts, and so the market's coming down a little bit. So we'll continue to take advantage of that, but we are in close contact with both our investment manager as well as our investment advisors, and watching at when it's opportune to move money out of those money markets and LGIP into the longer duration markets that we can lock in some of those rates
On these
as rates start falling.
On these investments by issuer, is this the stated rate, or, because we bought some of them at a discount, did we not?
Correct. Yep. So this is the average rate across the entire portfolio by those issuers.
Okay, any other questions from the board? Go ahead.
US Treasuries, the month to month, what causes those? I mean, like, in January it was 36,000, and in July it was 36,000, and in 83, and 88. What causes those?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Daly, those are specific investments in those U.S. Treasuries, and so they all have different interest payment dates. So U.S. Treasuries pay every 6 months, and so it just depends on when that particular Treasury investment pays interest. And so, as you said, we have more of those paying interest in April than we do in July. So it just depends on when those are paying.
And so when you calculate, for our budgeting purposes, the estimate for next year, you fold in those, that's the way you establish the amount that, well, with all of them, but this is just an example of the portfolio.
Correct. We utilize a software package to manage our investments, and that does a projection for us. And so we're looking at that annual amount in order to calculate the budget. Correct.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you,
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anything else for us, Madam Treasurer?
That's it from the treasurer's office.
All right, well, great. Appreciate you being here. Okay, now, we have an interim event, 3 interim events and 2 commercial exhibitor agreements from Western Idaho Fair and Expo Idaho. Is there any questions or discussions on either the interim agreements or the commercial exhibitors? By the way, the fair starts Friday. Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the Expo Idaho, Western Idaho Fair interim events and commercial exhibitor agreements as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we have 5 agreements. Any question or discussion about any of the 5 agreements that we are asked to approve? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the agreements as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next we have the weekly indigent items. Is there any question or discussion on the weekly indigent items? Not, I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the indigent services items for August 12th, 2025.
And authorize this.
And authorize Authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, motion carries. All right, now, I guess we do have, one other item that needs to be brought up. We need to, could you tell us about that?
Mr. Chairman.
Josh?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, it's a little bit of regret I come to you in haste this morning about an air conditioner project at the indigent building in the assessor's office. We had a budget to remove the old VRF systems and install the new ones. And after a detailed analysis of the current electrical system, it's come to our attention that we're gonna need to upgrade substantially some of the electrical components in the system. Unfortunately, our contingency amount didn't cover the entire cost. And additionally, we don't have the entire cost yet. We have a preliminary budget of what we think it's gonna cost, but once again, we learned about this late Friday. We've been having emergency phone calls with the design teams and the contractor. They're currently pricing a couple of different options for us. They expect it'll cost approximately $35,000, which is what's outlined in the letter. I'm gonna provide a detailed change order to the board for signature, but just taking this time to outline what we're gonna be asking for. It'll be an emergency increase in the contract, and that'll be provided for you, and I stand for any questions.
And we'll have that before us on Thursday, because
Yeah,
we'll have to post it and have the contract change order on Thursday.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, that's correct. We're working to have that to you today at the latest.
Okay, all right. Well, duly noted.
One thing, if I may,
Okay.
the money that we're asking for doesn't come out of general fund money. We, through management of our capital funds and our operation funds, we save money on some projects, as you've seen in the budget reports that we provide to you. So we're funding this increase to the contract with money that we've saved from other projects.
Well, we always like to hear that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So it's just, Mr. Chairman, so it's just what we will have to authorize, just the expenditure of those in terms of this contract,
Right.
Correct, increasing this specific contract to cover those expenditures, yes, sir.
but not additional funds in terms of budgeted.
That is correct, yes, sir, that is right.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, is there any other business needs to be brought before the board before we adjourn? Hearing none, we're adjourned. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. The 12th day of August. That's it. We're almost half through with August already. Seems like we just started.
We did.
And the time is 9:29. The board is in session. All three commissioners are present. The purpose of acting as the board of the Emergency Medical Services District. Are there, and we also have with us
Brandon LaRosa.
Brandon LaRosa.
Sean Rain, paramedics.
Bob Perkins, Ada County Procurement.
Okay. And real IT guy, okay. Madam Clerk, are there any changes to the agenda?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, our first item up is an employee recognition. I've asked Commissioner Davidson if he'd read the recognition. Go for it.
All right, this is for Brandon LaRosa for 25 years of service with Ada County Paramedics. Brandon LaRosa joined Ada County Paramedics during a time of great unrest. The department had sketchy morale, sketchy leadership, and employee relations that were not always the most generous or supportive. Owing to some of that unrest, Brandon's start in the department wasn't entirely smooth, nor was it entirely pleasant. Curiously, he persevered and has become one of the department's most successful and personable leaders. More than that, he is easily recognized for something much more important, and that is his gut-level support of our people across all job titles. As part of Brandon's success, there have been missteps that Brandon fully owned, but I believe it is those missteps that added significantly to his ability to lead. Those missteps also set him apart as responsible, accountable, humble, and steadfastly focused on his job serving the community and the employees of Ada County Paramedics. Brandon LaRosa carries himself just a bit differently than those around him, and that is a good thing. He is a prankster and a joker. He is lighthearted and carries an easy smile. He's also keenly tuned to the pulse of the department and is sure to have an idea or thought about most issues. That idea or thought is likely to be slightly off-center and highly useful. Deep down, we see that Brandon wants good things for the people of this department and will argue passionately about what he believes is best. Brandon held many seats with Ada County Paramedics during his current role as battalion chief. In that seat, Brandon easily brings to bear a career's worth of learning and growing that benefits his crew and the broader department. I am profoundly pleased that he found his way down a path that wasn't always smooth to arrive in the spot where he is today. We are stronger and better because of him. Thank you very much for being with us and for your many years of service. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys weren't supposed to know most of that stuff.
That was written by John Blake, but.
Was it really?
Oh,
That's very
okay.
interesting. I would have blamed you immediately. I also want to point out that Sean has been my supervisor almost my entire career here, so.
Except for that little diversion. that
No,
you
I'm
took.
saying like, just keep, if you want to blame, don't. Yeah, I am accountable, but I also like to point it at, I like to point it at somebody else for some of the guidance on that.
Well, we're gonna give him a chance.
Yeah, awesome, great.
Yeah, I just, Brandon and I, like Brandon said, I think I have been, we actually did supervise together at one point in time for a while. Probably don't know this, but we're actually neighbors too, out in the middle of nowhere.
Ridiculous.
Do you have horses?
I do not have horses because I like to have a little bit of money. I don't have a lot, I don't have a lot, but I like to keep a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
But, Brandon's been our peer support team leader. John mentioned it in that message, but that our crews can go to if they're having some kind of trouble or what have you and confide in him. And, that's why he was voted on to the team when we first started it and continues to be there. As a battalion chief, he runs his shift, and I think people enjoy working for Brandon on C shift. He's a C shifter, but just a steady presence throughout the years. And when Brandon first started, we had a field training officer that kept him in the training program entirely too long. And Brandon was more than capable of probably only being in the program for about a month, having come from working at Metro West in Portland and running his butt off over there. But
Rick West liked his FTO money.
But I just want to say thank you, Brandon, for 25 years, and see you in retirement.
Yeah. He doesn't have a choice.
You will.
Rocks at his house and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be spending a lot of time together.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for your service
Yeah.
to the community. I mean, 25 years is commendable. We don't get too many of those, but every once in a while, we do get a 25-year. And I want to thank you for that and for the leadership and service that you provided to the community.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to say anything?
25 years says a lot all by itself, that
Yeah.
you're able to do all the things you've done in over a 25-year period in your service to the county. People of Ada County, I'm sure, appreciate it a lot.
All right, well, let's step over here and take a photo. Forward and we got our real.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, thank you,
Thanks,
thank
Warren.
you,
Yeah.
appreciate it, yes.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh, and we're back on the record then. All right. Well, apparently we have some unfinished business. I'll accept a motion to remove the unfinished business from the table.
I move to remove the unfinished business from the table for consideration.
Second. Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Go ahead, Bob.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Under unfinished business this morning, we have the final ranking and award recommendation for RFP 25059 to Ada County Paramedics Collection Services. And the evaluation team has wrapped up their evaluations and do have a recommendation letter for your consideration.
Can you read the letter?
I'd be happy to. It's a letter dated August 12, 2025 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding RFP 25059. Dear members of the board, the evaluation committee has evaluated the responses for RFP 25059. A final ranking of qualified candidates was determined by evaluation scoring. The final rankings in order of evaluation scoring are as follows. Number 1, Bonneville Collections with a score of 83.22. Number 2, Diversified Adjustment Services Incorporated with a score of 78.68. Number 3, RTR Financial Services Incorporated with a score of 71.75. Number 4, First Point Collection Resources Incorporated with a score of 70.53. Number 5, Cedars Business Services LLC with a score of 68.27. Number 6, Automated Accounts with a score of 65.88. Number 7 is CBI Incorporated with a score of 61.86. And number 8 is Medical Recovery Services, and they were found to be non-responsive. Therefore, it is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract for RFP 25059 to Bonneville Collections as the number 1 ranked proposer.
What was the non-responsive issue?
They didn't submit a proposal response cover sheet, so they left that out. That's the sheet where they acknowledge the addenda and they sign that they're good with their proposal. So they left that out.
That's weird, isn't it?
It is. It does happen though.
But that's a lot of, well, we have 8.
Yeah, it's a good response. And just this is a percentage fee-based collection. And so the fees range anywhere between 10% to 33%. And Bonneville submitted a fee for 17.5%. So that's a really good fee. The former contractor Wakefield had a fee of 17.5% as well. So it's going to stay consistent for the paramedics.
All right. All right, any questions? All right, I will accept a motion. Yep. Okay,
I'll move to accept the recommendation of the evaluation committee and award a bid
25059.
RFP 25059, Ada County Paramedic Collection Services to Bonneville Collections?
Yes, Bonneville Collections.
Bonneville Collections.
I second the motion.
Okay, okay, you've heard the motion. Now, Bonneville Collection, they're located in Ada County?
They are, they're local. Not Bonneville, in Boise.
Okay, all right. Good enough. Well, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Great, thanks,
Thank you.
Commissioners.
Moving on down, we have Claims Journal. I'll accept the motion on the Claims Journal.
I move to approve the August 8th, 2025 EMS Claims Journal.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We now have the personnel actions.
I'll move to approve the personnel actions as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now we have the EMS update.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Commissioners, good morning once again. A couple of things today. First, we're gearing up for the fair. So we've got our folks down there, they take that first aid building and get it ready for, it becomes kind of like a little clinic in there where they get everything set up. And so that preparation's been going on since late last week to get ready for that. We have a few things going on down there. One is our ABCs of safe sleep for infants, which means alone back and crib. You should always have the baby alone, not sleeping in the bed with the parents, on their back and in a crib. And that actually prevents a lot of deaths in infants. So it's a campaign that we've had on the back of our windows of our ambulances, and it's actually one of our retired battalion chiefs, Bart Buckendorf, took that program on, it's probably been 15 years ago, and continues to be engaged in that. And he plans on spending some time down at the fair and talking to people and parents about that. The other thing is I saw some pictures of our ambulance that is being painted, and so we've got some blue and yellow on there, and so I'm hoping it's gonna be ready here within a week or so, and we can bring it down in front of the courthouse. And
Yeah, now that's a couple of new ones, right?
this is actually a new paint job.
A new paint job,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
All right, well, great. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't know how people miss the white ones, because I always notice them.
I can always tell an ambulance from about a half a mile away because those brake lights they're bright. You can definitely see those.
I can usually hear them.
You can hear them too.
Yeah, all right. Any other questions from the board? All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Tell your staff we appreciate their service to the community.
Okay, will do.
And is there any other business that needs to be brought before the board? Hearing none, we are adjourned.
All right, thank you.